trying to take advantage of the fact that Shadow Demon and Slark in the early phases aren't too strong.
Once again, Chuang, stymieing the plans of Evil Geniuses, manages to stop the pull over. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Kaka beginning to get aggressive. Zai has come in, will be tethered up with here to give him that extra bit of movement speed. The stun goes out, doesn't hit KP as well. The stomp by Kaka, is that going to be enough to be able to get him away? Stuns them all up, another right click comes out from PPD. Looks like Fear is going to have to throw out the Storm Hammer. One more second, he's got the mana now. Kaka goes for the deny on Roshan, but they're both stunned together. And Fear will bleed Kaka to death for the first blood.
That was the best possible scenario, as Roshan couldn't deny him as he was stunned up as well. Roshi even going to deny that range creep, and a very decent start for EG.
Absolutely. If you look at mid, SumaiL's doing quite well for himself, 12-1 though.
And they need a hero that can kind of roam around the top area, which is going to be your Slark, to deny a lot of the Storm's farm.
Bit of pressure on Moo. They're going to be a whole lot more pressure soon as PPD is going to wrap around with the rest of the supports coming in, as well as Universe. Moo is going to be the target here, but already the defensive supports of Newbee are going to respond with extra TPs. They managed to latch on a Universe with the pounce. He will be the first one down. The rest of Evil Geniuses retreat. In fact, they may even lose PPD. Looks like KP has his sights on the Winter Wyvern. Already has the amp damage on him. No escape for PPD. That'll be a second kill going their way unless Fear can somehow stop it, but he realizes there is no way. And KP pops the mango, and Slithering Crush will seal the deal. 1-2 now to the favor of Newbee.
KP already has 1,500 gold at 7 short minutes into this game.
Testing, and just start setting up for the tier 1 mid, thinking that it's the higher objective.
Yeah. For EG, I think getting into team fights early on, unless you can start out with a numbers advantage, is going to be difficult.
Radiant's top tower
and
is
you don't really want to slow down the
Now it's not 2-man Slithering Crush. That's going to set up Hal to be able to get the pounce. Oh no! He got bounced back with the flame break, misses the pounce because of it, and now won't be able to get the immediate damage onto Fear, so instead he turns to PPD. Will be able to pop him out. SumaiL goes to the back, running out of mana. He's getting low. Will be able to make that last long jump into the river,
he's got
but now KP is right there with the amplified damage, and they don't even need a Slithering Crush there. They'll get a second one too, perhaps. Zai gets the tether away, but he wants this pursuit. Managed to get another 2-man Slithering Crush. Zai with the amplified damage is fresh meat for Newbee, as they're going to claim the Bat Rider's life as well. 4 down from Evil Geniuses, and Newbee will push mid.
That was so well done by Newbee as they set that fight up perfectly. They had all the time in the world to flank from every single angle. SumaiL just going a bit too hard for that Shadow Demon right there. He just closing in on that Bloodstone. I think you want to wait for it, but they're going to smoke, try to secure this mid tower, and they've got to be careful for this one. Newbee, I think they're itching to fight. Got all their spells available to them.
Maybe Evil Geniuses think they're going to catch Newbee off guard. This aggressive play, pre-blood
wrapping all the way around.
Newbee are pretty grouped up. Here comes the full-on sandwich. They are going to get a 2-minute Stormful coming out from Fear with the cleave. They'll take out Bull. Universe controlled up by the Cold Embrace will be able to save his life long enough to be able to get the last out now on the move. Getting some extra damage onto Hao, trying to stay ahead of him. Hao gets out, but 3 down from Newbee, make it 4. KP caught by the Stormful. And now it's Evil Geniuses' turn to reap the rewards.
Unbelievable read by EG as Fear just assaults the support duo from Newbee. They weren't able to get a single spell off. If they were this Blink Dagger on the Slardar, we talked about how this hero, he might just turn into a fighter, not get enough farm, and slowly start to get behind, and trying to see that here.
B reaching that point. Right initiation could turn the game for them, but it's actually going to be the Fear who finds the first stun out. KP responsive for it. So they're in crunch down. Kaka going to be saved for the moment by Quan. An interruption will only buy a moment's respite though. And now it's going to be Evil Geniuses running over Newbee one by one. KP, he's going to be next target while Universe pulling back Moo. KP, he'll definitely die. Fear with God's strength cleans him up. And PPD manages to survive against Hao's assault. Tried to go for the back line just like Fear did, but wasn't nearly as successful.
I mean, this game plan from EG to consistently just go for the supports, pick up these free Bloodstone charges on SumaiL, this is really what's going to enable them to scale, and I mean, the crowd senses it right now. EG is playing so well around their 2 cores.
Geniuses keeping themselves pretty well spread, feeling comfortable with their rate of farm so far. Yes, Slark is top of the net worth board, but not by much. Both the Sven and the Storm Spirit are just barely trailing him. Now looks like Newbee are going to find that initiation. They're going to jump on the Universe first. They don't quite have the burst damage though. Side's going to be able to come in with the tether. Help save the one. KP is going to be jumped on by SumaiL, easily taken out. Fear turns, fights out move. House coming in for the side, but once again he's being distracted by PPD, and PPD shoots him right out. Now has to go for Fear instead, but Side, he's causing problems. He's healing up Fear, and Fear's out of mana now. House not going to be able to make it away from this one. Fight right back, and Side survives. Twan down as well. Newbee lose 4, and it's Evil Geniuses who will take the Roshan.
I guess that answers how good EG is. 3 fights in a row now as they go for the relocate. They want the win. They don't want Roshan. They're going to take off 5. That's a wipe. Elder Titan down. Newbee goes straight for the tier 1. They keep up the pace. They don't let Newbee have anything extra. Around the map is a little bit too fast for them right now. Is EG gonna go for smoke again? They want to go for team fight number 4. Maybe they can even get a Roshan of themselves, which on the Storm Spirit would make him pretty much untouchable.
Yeah, this Orchid. This could be big. 20 Bloodstone charges. This could be the moment. They're going to be able to find move. Pull him back. KP couldn't get the stop. The slithering crush not there. Never lost. Jump in for SumaiL. Grabs Kafka. No defensive support play there. He gets stunned up, but SumaiL is going to receive some help from Zai. Starts zipping around. SumaiL's going to be fine. The cold embrace buys him a little bit of healing time, and How has to run himself away. But SumaiL quick on this jump forward is going to be able to save. Nice Winter's Curse out. SumaiL was a bit too far forward. Now they're going to be able to get the Orchid out. How surely dead. Unable to be saved by anybody from Newbee. They're going to go SumaiL, he just keeps on running in. The regeneration. He has so much mana to work with, and he just doesn't stop.
This is how you play a Storm Spirit. SumaiL's just giving a masterclass to the other 2 players so far in this main stage who have failed with it. This is the hero that made his name famous.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And this will help SumaiL finish up his 3rd item, which will be the Lincoln, to stop the Dragon Tail of the Dragon Knight, who kind of all-in committed with that Blink Dagger to try and shut out the Storm Spirit as fast as possible. A rapid rotation though, the long jump from SumaiL, finds Twan, a perfect lead-off with that Orchid. Makes it look too damn easy for Evil Geniuses.
No support can survive anymore. He can just make those random jumps, find heroes around the map. Almost no chance that Newbee take him out, even if they isolate him
Double damage!
Slark that would normally want to go Scotty, forced into an Amanta style position. Doesn't want to be caught out by that Orchid without Dark Pact already running in, so an award going to be laid down. They are long jump into the secret stop. They've already got Kaka. It's going to be saved by the disruption, but instead they'll take KP's life and leave Kaka for slightly later. Move going to be chased away by Universe, and Twan will be the 3rd pickup. Triple kill. SumaiL once more running low on mana with the help of Fear. He can do it all the way into the tier 3 tower. Armlet toggling move, desperate to be able to get out of here, but not the case. An ultra kill for SumaiL as he balls out of control.
And Hal simply can't do anything as EG. They're definitely going to chase this hero. They want a 5-man wipe. Now he's going to go for the TP. SumaiL doesn't have anything left in the tank, but EG, with so many team fights, 1 in a row. Newbee, they've got to come back and they've got to defend this. There's no opportunity for them to go for a super push as Shadow Demon. That's not poison, but he doesn't want to get too close. Both support from Newbee. They've got to be careful.
They think they're far enough back, but there is no distance that SumaiL will not go to pick a support off. He managed to grab Twan Shadow Demon while Fear takes the tier 3 tower.
Dyer's bottom barracks.
This has just been a miserable.
There it is.
Newbee is. They're going to call it pretty early, 25-9.
A Bloodthorn to finish things off. SumaiL with 30 Bloodstone charges. The Storm Spirit is truly back in the meta on Evil Geniuses.
He just went completely unchecked, and out of all the teams that have run him so far in this tournament, he has made him look unbelievable.
Absolutely an electric performance by SumaiL, and the rest of Evil Geniuses